Cool. All right. Well, hey guys, and welcome to our call. Basically, this is just a quick run through about everything you need to do to get off to a fast running start in this business. I am Sherry Lazier. If you guys don't know that, I was the creator of Wine Warriors. So that's my baby. I'm super proud of it. I'm super proud to have all of you guys here. I'm stoked to see all these smiling faces. We have, I think Derek said last night, we're at like 3,150 people on the team now. So it's growing like crazy. We started about 6 months ago. So September 1st we started, and it's blown up into something super special. So we're stoked about everything that's going on here, and I hope you guys are too. Just to let you guys know, we're duplicating like that because the fact that we have super easy duplicatable systems in our team, and I want to make sure you guys know the system, and so you can share it with your people when they get started too. So in this, success in network marketing means getting a lot of people to do something small, so, little things. And so that's the plan. So number one thing I want you to do today, as soon as we get off this call, is get the book Go Pro by Eric Worre. That is going to be your network marketing Bible. He is a pro for a reason. He knows his stuff. His scripts work. If you get objections, you can look in the book and just figure out how to get around the objection. We also have scripts in the team, and we have objection handling in the team as well in the files. And I'm going to actually screen share and show you guys where to find all that stuff in a little bit. Also, I highly recommend the book Get Over Your Damn Self by Romy Neustadt. She's actually a Rodan & Fields rep. And she basically, she uses a lot of Eric Worre stuff too, but she is a no-nonsense chick, and I absolutely love her style of writing. She keeps you super engaged in the book, and she's funny, and so I just highly recommend that. She basically gives you steps on how to make yourself successful. She built $1 million business. She was one of the founding Rodan & Fields reps, so she's making lots of money, so she knows what she's talking about. She just has such a big team, she decided to write a book for everybody to use instead of doing these type of calls. So also, one huge resource for you guys, write this down, risingstartraining.com. That is our training site. And it's actually was done by Austin, who is my sponsor, well, Derek's sponsor, who sponsored me. But he used to actually work on projects with Eric Worre. So he knows his stuff too. He put together that training site, and it literally has thousands of dollars worth of training on it for free. We get to use it for free because we're part of the team. So I highly recommend homework, doing the steps in Rising Star Training, steps 1 through 3. That is going to help your business tremendously if you just do steps 1 through 3. And that's what Austin drills into us too. He's like, the secret of success in this business is, and you're like ready to write down, what it is. And he's like, go to Rising Star Training and do steps 1 through 3. So it's like, oh, okay, I guess I got to do steps 1 through 3. So highly recommend doing that. Another thing I highly recommend getting right now when you're off the call is the app called Evernote, because you can save, as you're going through these scripts and stuff, and you see, because people ask, in the team, how do you respond to this? How do you respond to that? I got this objection. What do I say? Well, a leader is going to answer that question in the team if they can't find it in the script. So you can literally copy their response, put it into Evernote, and you'll have an organized script file right on your phone that you can go into, literally copy and paste to that person. Like, you know, that's how you handle this objection. So highly recommend doing that. So those are my top 3 tips of, you know, getting started right correctly. Now I'm going to screen share so I can log into our office. Some of you probably already did this, but some of you that are super new probably don't even know how to get through or look through the office. So I'm going to share my screen. And I'm going to jump on Facebook. Actually, go away. You know what? I'm going to do this first since I'm already here like an idiot. I just logged into Wine Warriors and said I'm so used to doing that. So first of all, this file section right here is where you're going to find like all of the informational files. Like anything that you need is basically in this team or in the files. Anytime I do a team Zoom, I update it here. We have opportunity scripts, DC wine lists. We have a big question that we get asked a lot is, what kind of wines do you have? Well, this list is showing people everything that we've been getting in our shipment, because we don't actually have like a master list that the company gives us. So you can actually come in here and see, you know, which wines people have gotten. So at least people have an idea of what type of wines and that type of stuff that they're going to be getting in their shipments. Just so much stuff. We have, I don't even know how many files now. This compensation Zoom call is great because our compensation plan is really simple actually, but people that aren't used to binaries and aren't used to unilevels or whatever, they just have a hard time grasping the compensation plan. So this Zoom call right here will help you understand, you know, the compensation plan a lot. Derek actually does like an hour long, it's like an hour long, he's answering questions during it. So you probably, that will be very helpful for you. My wine steps, this is the file that I always send people when they first sign up, but it's also in the files as well. So if you didn't get that when through Messenger when you signed up, there it is. We have opportunity call video, which we're working on updating this because I think it still talks about the founding status in it, but we're working on a different one. There's lots of different calls that you can be sending to people. This pinned post at the top of the team is our opportunity call schedule and the team call calendar. So if you guys are wondering what time anything is at, just come in here and click that. We have Derek, we basically have like an opportunity call almost every night at 9 o'clock. Jen O'Keefe's team does one. We do 3 per week at 9 o'clock on Tuesdays, Fridays, and Sundays. And then of course we have our team Zoom on Wednesdays. That's really good for you guys to attend. We always max out, so if you guys want to hop on that Zoom, you'll want to get in there early. So that is basically what I wanted to show you inside the team, just so you guys know where to find that stuff. And on your phone, it's a little bit different. It actually, you have to go into, oh, what is it? You have to hit that little, the little icon on your phone that looks like an eye, like an italicized eye. If you click that, then you can go to the files. So super easy. Wait for this to go away. I'll log into the team now, or not in the team, but in the back office. Sorry guys, my computer's being a butthead. Really? Really? Oh my gosh. All right. All right, so this is our office, if you guys haven't logged in yet. All right, so obviously some of this stuff is self-explanatory. One thing you're gonna want to know where it's at is our resources. You can find the policies and procedures back here. If you screw up and accidentally put someone on the wrong leg, you know, you can fill out a form to transfer them to the other side. There's a whole compensation plan. This is our two-page PDF. PDF. We actually have a 25-page PDF as well, which is kind of crazy. I haven't even looked at that because I think I'd probably pass out if I did. I don't want to see any of that. Let's see. Oh, I want to show you guys how to change your site name because that's the question that I get asked the most. Go to settings and club member settings. And then you can change your site to whatever you want. Because when you first get your site, it's just a number. So you can change it, like I changed it to Sherry. I can't believe Sherry was available when I did it, but it was. Yeah, you can change it to whatever you want. This email blast thing will keep you informed through text message, anything the company has going on as far as calls, their opportunity calls, the Saturday call that we have a corporate call every Saturday at noon. So after you guys get off this call later on at noon, you should be tuning into that call. It's actually a very good call. It's always super informative, and Jerry Greenfield always does like a thing at the end to teach us about wine. And so it's a really cool call to listen to. I highly recommend it. Let's see. I already did that. Okay. All right. So that's basically like all the housekeeping stuff. Obviously, the vault and the commissions, that's where you will see your commissions posted and stuff. So that's always a fun spot. Cool. Okay. So like I said, that is our system. And this is what you should be teaching your team when you sign up and stuff like that. So now I want to talk just a few minutes about the scripts. So what I recommend you guys to do is if you're brand new, like brand, make a list of 50 people, right off the top of your head, and start sending those scripts out to those people. You don't have to do all 50 in one day unless you're a baller, of course. Like if you want to do 50 a day, that's going to build your business even faster. But and then you can, like, all this is explained in the Rising Star training too, you guys. Like I'm just kind of reiterating what Austin says. Your hot market, the people that you've probably brought other opportunities to before and they've said no. A good way to reach your hot market is to actually role play with them instead of like bringing the opportunity to them. Basically just say, hey, I just joined this new company and I'm super excited about it. Do you mind like telling me if what I'm saying to people is okay? Like, just role play with them. And so they feel completely off the hook. They don't feel like you're trying to recruit them. But they'll actually give you feedback, and who knows, they might actually be interested in what you're saying because you didn't come to them like a pressure type manner. So that's what Ray Higdon recommends, Eric Worre recommends. So all hot market, you just role play. You don't actually bring the opportunity to them. I would suggest, oh my gosh, my cat is like going nuts out there. So the hot market role play, try contacting at least 10 people a day if you want this business to grow. If you only contact one person a day, your business is going to grow that slowly. Like if you treat this like a hobby, it's going to pay you like a hobby. If you treat it like a business, it's going to pay you like a business. So you should be reaching out, I would say a minimum of 10 people. Brandy, how many, unmute yourself real quick. Tell people how many people you contact per day.
25 to 50 every day. Yep. 7 days a week. Me and Nicole does too, because we're like back and forth, like, does this sound okay? Does this sound okay? Yep. And you have to know, guys, out of 25 people, say I messaged 25 yesterday, you might get one person that messages back.
Right.
And you might get all completely ignored and no's, but the key is consistency every single day and not getting discouraged, because then you're going to get those rock stars. I promise. It does work.
Every person that you message is a seed planted. Every single one of them, even if they ignore you. I've had people completely ignore me, and I sent them a few messages, completely ignore me. 2 months later, they messaged me because they've been watching my Facebook page. And they're like,
I think that's important, don't you, Sherry, for them not to get discouraged.
Yes, absolutely.
If you're ignored, nobody gets back with you, just keep going. Do your personal development and keep going, because that consistency is going to pay off big. It really is.
Absolutely. Nicole has 1,000+ seeds. That's good. You're building a forest, girlfriend. So, yeah, and then after, getting them, use the third-party tools. So we have multiple videos out there. The opportunity call is a third-party tool. Whatever third-party tool you want to use. And then after they listen to that third-party tool, get the information. Then it's time to get them on a closing call. That's where the one-on-one three-way call comes into play into this stuff. So if they listen to that opportunity call and they're like, oh my God, this sounds great. Like, what do I have to do? Bingo. Get them on the phone with me, whoever your upline is, me, Derek, Joe does them, Tina does them, Brandy does them, Jennifer, Priscilla, we have multiple leaders in this team that do closing calls. And basically what a closing call is we answer their questions, whatever questions that they have. And at the end we usually ask them on a scale from 1 to 10, where are you? 1 being, I'm not signing up. 10 being, let's go right now. Where are you in the spectrum of things? And if they tell us they're, 7 or 8, that's a great sign. They're probably going to be signing up. Don't know when, but nobody ever should be a 10. If they are, they're they're ready to go right now. But I always say, people, if they tell me, well, I'm a 9, I'll be like, that's great, because you will never get to a 10, because you'll never have all of your questions answered. It's impossible. We'd have to talk on the phone for 2 weeks to make sure you had all your questions answered. So if they're a 9, it's great. So, and basically, that's it. That's the process. You invite them. Do you know anybody that likes wine? That's the invite. And if they say, well, yeah, I like wine and I have a bunch of friends that like wine. If there was an opportunity for you to get, your wine for free and even make a supplemental income, would you be open to learning more? Heck yeah. I'd definitely be open to learning more. And then you send the third-party tool, whether it be the opportunity call, the video, or whatever. And after that, if they're interested, that's when you schedule a closing call. So I know Joe has a calendar that he uses that people can schedule him with. We don't have a calendar, but you just have to message. If you just message me, I put you in my own calendar. So that's how that works. So like I said, the work you do, the faster you do this, the better. And I know Eric Worre says that too, the momentum train. The faster you get out and start messaging people, the faster this is going to happen for you. So don't sit there and try to learn. There's so much stuff to learn. And if you sit there and try to just learn all the information before you get started, you'll never start. Okay. So just jump into it, use the scripts, and learn along the way as to what you have to do. Basically, jump off the cliff and learn how to fly on the way down, because that's what we have to do here. Like Brandy had mentioned too, I just want to throw in a quick personal development thing. If you're not doing personal development, you are not going to survive this business. I'm telling you that right now. This business is so hard. You have like ups, like you're on top of the world. I just signed up someone at the elite level. Yes, like I'm the best. I can do this. This is great. A week later, no one else has signed up. And you're like, oh my God, I suck at this. Like I'm not meant for this. I should just quit now. Like that type of stuff is going to happen to you. That's what your brain is going to be doing. And you have to do your personal development to keep your mind right. Keep it on an even keel. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, we actually have a list of like 200 books in our files under personal development list. It says personal development book list or something like that. Pick, and they're even organized in what you need help with. So if you feel like you're a failure, like you pick from one of those books and get it and start reading it. Entrepreneur Roller Coaster is another really good one, you guys, for new people in network marketing especially, because he kind of explains like the ups and downs and you know what you need to be doing to get past some of the stuff. You guys that have never done network marketing before, your family is probably going to rebel against what you're doing because it's not the norm. It's not like the thing that you're supposed to be doing. Like the thing you're supposed to do is get a job and work until you die. Well, you know, so there's books for that too. And Darren Hardy with the entrepreneur roller coaster actually really, he dives into like how to just ignore your family members, ignore the haters, ignore people that, you know, are trying to bring you down and tell you that this is a pyramid scheme and you shouldn't be doing it and blah, blah, blah. It's not a pyramid scheme. So if someone is trying to tell you that, just don't listen to them. Something you could say to your family member is, you know, there is nothing different than what we're doing here than what Subway is doing with their franchises. Like, you know, they have people opening up Subways all over. Well, we have a wine club. We're basically like a wine club franchise. We're opening our own wine clubs, you know, just down, it looks like a pyramid. It's the shape of a pyramid, yes, but it's not a pyramid. So I think that is about it. So just keep doing your personal development and obviously if you're struggling or have any questions, anything like that, just go ahead and ask in the team. Also inside of the team, there's like a search bar, and you can actually, like, if you feel like the question's probably been asked before, just put like a few keywords in that search bar as to what you're looking for, and then and what you're searching for will pop up. Any post that has that information in it will actually pop up for you. So that's a really good tool to use before you ask a question in the team, just so we can keep it, you know, kind of clean in there. We don't want to be overwhelmed with questions or anything. So, and trust me, I think every question has been asked about 50 times. So you'll probably find the answers to your questions even before you even ask it. So that's awesome. But don't ever hesitate to ask a question in the team. Don't hesitate to message us with questions, anything like that. We're here to support you guys. You know, we don't win unless you guys win. And you don't win unless your team wins. So we all want to win. We all want to make money. And so we work as a big, happy family and an awesome team just working together. So I'm not sure if people had questions in the chat box. Damien said, wow, that's a lot. Do you text or actually make phone calls? Damien, that's usually, like Brandy was talking about her 30 to 50 a day. It's Facebook messages.
Yeah,
like,
it's copy paste, copy paste, copy paste. Right. Using the scripts.
Right. And don't copy and paste like too fast. Otherwise, Facebook will shut you down. Like 20 messages per hour is usually like a good range. Send out 20, wait until the next hour, you can send out 20 more, or however many you want to do for the day. Just like if you're copying and pasting too fast, Facebook sees that and they'll just shut your messenger right down so you can't even send messages. So
okay.
Don't want to be put in Facebook jail.
No. Does anyone make phone calls, or is it just mostly text and messages?
Well, you can absolutely, if you have friends or family that you actually want to talk to about this,
Yeah.
call them. The phone is the best tool.
Okay.
We're just messaging people like on Facebook that we don't really know. We don't have their phone numbers. We know them from their Facebook page. That's about it. So messaging through Messenger is fine there. But if you have people that you're close to that you just think, hey, oh my gosh, I have something so exciting that I want to share with you. When can we get on the phone? That will work better than sending them a message on Facebook. I can guarantee you right now. So if you're not afraid to use the phone, go for it.
Okay, great. Thanks.
Yes, you can't do this business without using the phone. So if you're scared of the phone, that's a problem. Angie, yes, there's actually not a calendar because there's so many of us that do closing calls. You can just message, message us, message me or Derek. Derek and I this is what we do all day. Like we're at home now full time. So, we are willing to do calls all day long. And if we're not available at that time, you can just ask in the team and someone will jump on it and help you with it. So you're welcome. Any other questions? Cool. All right. Well, it's a wrap then. You guys go enjoy your Saturday. And what go deeper than 5?
I just had the compensation plan. When you go on the website, you can click the different levels.
Mm-hmm.
Like, does it cap at 5, or can it continue to build down and down and down?
The binary builds to infinity.
Okay, good.
All the way down, like as far as imaginable.
Great.
And the unilevel is 9 levels. So every personally sponsored person that you put in, it goes down 9 levels. Like you're paid on the unilevel portion of the comp plan, 9 levels deep, and then the check match is 4 levels. So, which is insane because the previous company I was in was a 1 level check match, and that was just on my like personally sponsored Emerald people. So the fact that it will pay you a check match on, like, for instance, Derek sponsored Brandy. Well, Derek gets a check match on Brandy. And then Brandy sponsored, who? Give me a name. Brandy sponsored Jocelyn. So Jocelyn, like Derek gets a check match on Jocelyn too. It's just a smaller percent. Like, and it goes down 4 levels. So it's super like generous comp plan, like the most generous comp plan I've ever seen, which is why people, especially with the 50% check or 50% fast start bonus, like that's why people are able to make so much money so quickly. So you guys have you're sitting on a gold mine basically. So awesome. Okay, so go enjoy your Saturdays. Get on that corporate call at noon. Okay. And get those things that I said, Evernote, and do your homework. All right. See you later, guys. Bye.